Well, welcome back everybody, Smith here. Welcome to another JurassiCraft Minecraft Dinosaurs video. And yeah, it's been a few days since I've been on Minecraft. No, I've been on Minecraft, I'll tell you all about it now. But I've been doing other stuff as well, and because I'm off this week, it's usual things, lots of jobs around the house and stuff to do. Example is in the morning I gotta go and pick up another settee for the number one son, so he's got a new settee in his room. Yeah, right, Hotel Isla Nublar. You guys and girls can go, if you haven't already, because I know a number of you already have, straight away you can go and download Hotel Isla Nublar. Why is that? It's a bit weird. Hey, there we go. Yeah, you can go and download it. I have put it as a schematic, and you can see I've just done the square in front of the building as well, did some stuff there. You can download it as a schematic, which includes the pool and all the stuff inside, but you have to remember to install my mods folder, because it's got the furniture mod in it. So when you download it, it's not a big file for this, it's just a schematic. You will only see the furniture if you've got the furniture mod installed, otherwise you will have an empty Isla Nublar. If you wish to do so, you can just take out the furniture mod out from my mod and drag it and drop it into your mods folder if you haven't got furniture mod employed. The other thing you must remember is you need to already have Forge installed as well for it all to work. But there we go. Right, another thing is what we're going to do this time. Oh yeah, let me just go and show you. As well as the schematic, I have updated a little world download. It's only a small one, just to include the hotel. So let's go and scoot across there and just show you it. So yeah, if you remember, if you've done previously, this was a Trex Kingdom that I just pasted into a world. So I decided that, so if people just wish to go and see the hotel rather than mess about with MC Edit, then you could actually see the hotel on this world. So you can download this world so you can see the Trex Kingdom there with some dinosaurs in, if you've got the mods folder, and then the hotel, which I've sort of pasted in here, which means you can have a play around with it. You can do your own thing. You've sort of got the hotel and the Trex Kingdom, so you can start messing about with other dinosaurs and things like that. So I thought that would be a really good idea for you to do that. And I've sort of played around with it a bit, but I haven't done much terraforming as to where the hotel is. And you could have your own monorail over here. Look, you could have a monorail which then goes off around this particular area, and there's a beautiful lake, so you could put some of the water dinosaurs into that. So it's quite a good map. So if you wish to do it that way, you can do. It's a very fantastic landscape, and you might have noticed that the speed's better. Excuse me. Right, let's go back to our world. Yeah, so since I've had the new i7 core processor installed, basically everything's got a lot smoother. Well, until that little point. Yeah, it's got a lot better in terms of being able to, I've sort of turned the settings up a bit. We're at 24 chunks. Let's go to, in fact, what I wanted to show you was, of course, we were messing around with the Spinosaurus, and I know you've all seen the new Spinosaurus, which is really cool, which is not this one, but this is really cool anyway. So we've now got these fences, so now we can go and start doing the Spinosaurus visitor attraction. So let's just set this time, set day. There we go. Yeah, we can do the Spinosaurus visitor attraction now. I can bring these in using MC Edit and sort of start bringing them in. But first of all, let's go and just sort of sort the location out more than anything else. Also, guys and girls, sadly, Hallow's right. I think he's still there. Let's go and have a look at him. Hallow's right. Oh, he's still wandering over his roof. Yeah, Hallow's right. I'm sadly to say this is going to have to go soon. We're going to get rid of it, and don't know where I'm going to put it, because it's going to be put somewhere else anyway. I'm going to move it because, as someone asked me, we need to start sorting this area out over here. We really need to start motoring on, because if you know the main street, we haven't built a building for ages, and there's the building here, then there's some more buildings here, and then behind we have the petting zoo again, which is round about here somewhere, and then we got the water park over there. So lots and lots and lots to do. So this will start making changes in this video, to be exact. So first of all, let's go and head over to where the Spinosaurus visitor attraction is going to be. And we're going to make it obviously next to the Baryonyx attraction as well. But this is what I like about the new core processor. I can fly through the world and it just loads. It just keeps loading, and I'm filming, which is, I haven't been able to do this previously. This is where the benefits. I haven't improved the frame rates really significantly, but I'm now going to sort that out, because I'm going to get I've worked out the best option is to get a second graphics card in my PC. Now, when I built my PC, which I built by hand, I made sure that when I built it, I got a motherboard that A, could handle better chips, and as we with the i7, and B, it could handle having twin graphics cards, and it's ATI mode. We'll be doing that, so we'll be able to have a second card, which I'm going to have the same card, which will really boost the graphics. It won't cost me very much, but it still costs me, so we'll see how we go with that. Talking of costs, if you want to, if you notice on the top of my page, I have joined Patreon, or Patreon. My brother did it a while back. My younger brother, Wild Trekker, he joined Patreon, and there we go. I've joined Patreon. There's a link in the top on my front page that says, you know, where there's links on my pictures, Slithy MC on the YouTube channel. There's a little click link on the right hand side where you can click Patreon, and if any of you would like to pledge, there are some rewards there. You can go and check them out. But if you'd like to pledge to help me out, improve videos for the future, then you can do. So go and have a look and see if you're interested. But hey, let's carry on making these good videos. We'll try and do that. So let's go over to here where we said we were going to have this. And if I'm correct, we're going to have it. That's going to be one of the main areas. But I want to make it bit more spectacular. I don't want to put it in here because this is like, it's not quite right. It's quite high, of course, but it hasn't got the cliff. Look at that. So yeah, it hasn't got the cliff as such, whereas that one over there has got the cliff, and it's got a bit of more open areas. So let's go down and show you what we're going to do straight away. What we're going to do is, let's going to see how the water, it's not steep enough. I need to create a sort of cliff area here, so that it's far more abrupt. The water comes out from a hidden well. And I could run it down there, but I don't. But I want it to be, I want the lake, I want water there, and I want to run this down here. Then I want the visitor area to go out in front of the waterfall, which will be down the back. So we've got to play around with this. Might have to be fun. So I'm going to do a bit of simple terraforming, nothing spectacular. This is a bit weird, isn't it, with these pools? What would be really cool if I could almost copy and paste that pool over there. That would be pretty good. So right, we're going to have a play around with this and see where it leads us to. It's going to be a bit of work here, but I do believe it's going to be a fantastic area once we hit it. Right, let's come back in a minute. Well, welcome back everybody. Smithy is doing some more work. What I want to do is make this come in and look exactly like this. I'm going to take out the sand there, and I want to make this a river. And then this is going to be a big waterfall as well, which comes out, it'll come out over here. So I'm having a bit of fun, to say the least. I'm using some of the techniques, but I now need to do a bit more. So I just wanted to show you how hard it was, and it has been very difficult. I started by taking out, I'm going to make it all the way down here to rocks and put sand around it. It's going to be quite easy, but it's going to take me a while. And then I'm going to dig in this waterfall a bit here, but yeah, it's a bit difficult even with World Edit to do this. I need to make this slightly flatter further back, and then this will be much higher, so it's sort of like a bowl area. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm going to do some more work and then we will come back, show you. I know where I'm going with this. I know what it's going to look like at the end in my mind, so it's just a case of getting through the pain of this bit and spending a couple of hours messing about, and then we'll come back. Well, welcome back. It's changed. Yes, we've done quite a bit of terraforming here, and we're getting to where we want to be. I've got to do a bit more, but I'm quite happy now in terms of this river, because remember it was like I sort of had sand, so I've made it open out. I've got to do a bit more fancy bits, but what I want to do is I sort of got this area here where they come down into the bowl, but I sort of haven't made it so the Spinosaurus can sort of get into the valley, so I need to do a bit more of terraforming and stuff as it is, and I'll just keep taking out blocks as I go along, really. What I don't want though is them all running away, so we've got to sort of make it quite high here. The idea is dig it out and they can be here at the water's edge, and somebody quite rightly pointed out on Twitter that they need lots of fish. Yeah, it would be good to have some fish in here as well. So what I just need to do though is sort of take some of this out and take this back a bit, so it sort of makes this flat area come out. It took quite a long time. It took about 2 hours really of messing about. I had a lot of trouble with the high cliffs. The World Edit program in terms of spreading it out didn't work so well, and in the end I ended up having to manually cut stuff out. But you can see the waterfall coming down, which now gives me the premise to do a bit more. The water comes out of a hidden spring up here. In fact, I haven't made it like, there you go, put that like that. And what I did is to make it a bit more lifelike, I've sort of put some blocks sticking out as they go down, because water in Minecraft doesn't fall like real water as such. And there's some other stuff I haven't done. There's bits more that I'm sort of playing with at the moment, because I want to make it sort of less rigid. You can still see the sort of outcrops here, but yeah, I can do stuff with that, just about bringing it down and making it a bit more lifelike. Once the grass grows on it, it'll be fine, just like that, so it makes it a bit more realistic. And then it's just a bit of playing around. But what I want to do is, before we carry on, I want to do a bit more of I don't want to get the, so that's going to be quite narrow, that side. I thought about digging it out a bit more, but we'll see. What we might do is dig it out a bit more. I think some of this can go as well, so it's just a case of trying to work out. I want to make it sort of high cliffs into the valley, so it's sort of, if I just take, in fact the easiest way is to start down this end, because I had to dig some stuff out. So that if that we call that sort of the beach area here, it's just a case of taking it out and doing lots of this really. Double hash, yeah, sort of lots of this, and I've got to go around and do this. This is how I've ended up doing it. It's sort of a bit long and laborious, but it gives you the best results in the end. So, but when you're trying to take out some of the grass and then put it back, this is the only way you can actually do it. So I just want to make it on this side, I want to make it a bit more open, whereas that side's quite, so if I want to take a bit more out of here really, yeah, so I've got to do a bit more. I'll probably talk about how to do that, and then that, and it's just a case of taking a bit more out as we go. If I get it wide enough there, it becomes a lot easier, so that sort of makes it a walkway. But again, I've got to do a lot of work with this and it takes a lot of time. So let's just do that, and then what we'll do is take 2 lots out of here. And it's just about working out a better higher cliff, isn't it? So I could just go down here and set it up, but as I'm filming it, I'm going to do that. So a bit of a pain. What I could do is just do that like that, and then I'll take it out. So I've got to do a bit more, and I want to make it a bit more flatter here because it comes out into the water area. I haven't decided where I am going to put the fences as such, but I know what I'd like to do is sort of have, I think I sort of have this area here for them. I don't want to make it too big, but there we go, time set day. But that's going to be more work. Anyway, right, okay. This over here is the previous paddock, and I did say that at some point I wanted to make some sort of, from that visitor area to come out to or around here to this visitor area. I don't want it too big because I want to keep the beasts quite close. But so I did put on Twitter, where am I going to build this? Well, I'm going to build it here, and I'm going to build, if you think about a Spinosaurus, you want to be, the visitor area wants to be quite high up, around about here really will give you a good view looking across. So the idea is I'm going to make some sort of place here. It's just about, that's about right. It's about the right height. Let's see where this goes over here. Yeah, that's about the right height away from there. So probably around about this height here, probably. So I've got to sort of look at a marker for 10 really. Some sort of structure that comes out the hillside, and what I want to do is have a circular area around the waterfall, because that's a feature to watch it go down through there. So it's just a case of making that circle. I need to go back to the building, so I think that's the one, then that one will do that, and then that's probably, nope, that's probably another one like that. But what I'll do is go back to plots and see. In fact, I can just do it like that, to be honest. That's a structure that goes around there. Let's go more further. That's the dead centre. If that's the centre line there, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so one more that side, and then we can sort of mimic this just like that, and it would give an excellent view of right down the valley, which would be pretty cool actually. That's going to be that way. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 2 goes that way. Like so. Like so. I think I'm going to take this one out because there's a bit of a hole here. Yeah, there is, look. So that gives us, and I can take that out as well, so it's a bit of taking out of this stuff. Yeah. And that last one should go into there, so it sort of go like that. So I can start cutting out, and also it would allow me to extend the viewing area across here. If I then put the fences across there and round, I could actually have a bit of a area that way. I don't know yet, I haven't decided. So I shall use that as my basic, e.g. you can look at that going, and then I've got to put some sort of structure in here. I want to make it pretty fantastic, so this is starter for 10. I might have to just take some of that out, or in fact, no, what would be good is if it came round like a structural walkway. So luckily, because the way the terraforming went to some funny areas, which will be, so I might have to do some cutting out. There we go, look at that. And there's a bit there, so just take that out like that. Need to fill that. Oh my, look at that. Hidden behind there, it didn't go very right. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, that's it, Spinosaurus visitor area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a structure here, and then I shall come back. I think I'm just going to make that go round, sort of make it, I'm going to fill that down there, which is easy, and then make it just come round. It gets rid of this funny bits and pieces here anyway, because it didn't exactly go right, as you can see here when I did a bit of terraforming. Right, okay, so I'm going to use that and then come out round there, as it is. Makes a lot of sense. Right, I should do a bit more of this, and then I shall come back with the little bit of design feature. Well, welcome back. Yes, we've got the layout of the main viewing area here, all nicely done up. Now what I've done is I've put in the floor panels, and what I've tried to do is make a structure which comes out of the rock, so all the beams are into the rock behind, and we're putting my usual build stuff, because what I'd like to have in Minecraft, hopefully 1.9, there's loads of new stuff. I must actually go and watch the new stuff video that came out today, but I just haven't had a chance. We are like, this video has taken so far 4 days to film. Even though I thought I'd get loads of time, I'm off this week. I've not. I'm doing loads of stuff around the house and stuff, so I just haven't got time to film. Anyway, let me show you the base design for this. What we're going to have is, and I've cleared all the trees out across here, look, because I was thinking about doing it, but we should have a concealed tunnel where people walk looking across the plains as such. So that's what I'm going to do, and they come around here, and I've been taking out these trees. Now these trees don't fall down, they have to clear the leaves, and then it will come around here, and then you can come to the baryonyx area here, and there will be the baryonyx are all still there. It's the one that keeps going. Yeah, the baryonyx, we can have I'll have a walkway up, which then will meet the walkway out here. That is the plan. I might not actually do the walkway as such, because it'd be quite hard to do on an angle. If it was all straights it would do, but I might start the walkway and then finish the walkway. I might put a railway, I might put a train. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Have rail cars and then come to here. So when you come to this like area here, which will come out, but the idea is to have a visual area so people can walk, all encased in glass. Oh God, there's some weird flowers over there. Look, it's so far away. Anyway, the people will come in here, and then the floor, I have to get rid of this because we put these in. Look. Oh, I still haven't tried the 128 texture pack, because this is all cool. But the floor, this one will be just like this basically. We'll put this, and you can see the glass, so I'm just going to show you that, so how it will look when we finish. Because what I want to do before the end of the video, I want to take you back to Main Street and tell you about another YouTuber who is doing a massive project, which hopefully we'll be doing a video this weekend showing you his project. But he's doing in Unity engine, which is a special piece of software, and he's recreating it in 3-dimensional. So some of you will have seen him, but hopefully I'm going to do a bit of a collab video with him, because he has given me some maps which I'm going to show you a piece of very shortly in this video, because I want to expand Main Street now to encompass the rest. So people will walk in, hey, not fall through the floor, but I'm using grey glass, not black this time, that'll please you. But they can walk in and walk across the glass. Have you seen those glass bridges in China? They're absolutely amazing. I've had an idea of making a glass bridge somewhere on the map, but look, here we go. And when you come here, you can walk on this and see straight down. So it's pretty scary. And this one here will be fully glazed apart from the centerpiece. I think that's the centerpiece. Apart from the centerpiece, it comes out here. That'll be fully glazed, so let me just show you how I'm putting that in. I'm doing it by hand. I should actually use World Edit, but sometimes it's just as quick to watch it so you can actually see it going in like this. There we go. Wouldn't this be awesome if this was real? You could actually walk on this glass floor and look at the Spinosaurus in their natural habitat. So that's how I'm going to do that, and then the walkway will go around here, and then there'll be a sort of viewing platform here which you come out on. So some of it is going to be encased, and like here I'm determined to do some sort of semicircle where it sort of comes out, so you can either stay in there or come out. I think I might do that, but I haven't decided yet, or I might just come out by 2 and then come out by 2, but this is just like a, might do it that way actually, like that, just to have a little bit of an outside walkway where people walk out onto a platform and then they can watch the glass like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and this will be tied up with some metal. Probably could come out one more really. It's really cool. Do one more like that and then come out. I think you couldn't go much more. I mean, this is modern technology, of course, and this will be outside. So if we come back to that one, in fact, what might happen is might come. No, we want it there. We want it exactly like so, like that. So yeah, that's it. So that will be, ooh, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then that will be the same with a little viewing platform out the end here. So I'm going to leave that for now because I just wanted to get the template right. I might change it as I go along, because until I get the superstructure out, so that's like the Spinosaurus viewing area. People feel really safe and they're far enough away from the Spinosaurus because they are like so terrifying and stuff like that. I might think about something else, but I wanted to do this Spinosaurus area and put some fences up. So anyway, what I'm going to do is going to take you back to Main Street now. We'll come back and finish that off next episode, but I'll take you back to Main Street and show you some marking outs I've done for the new map and where the water park's going and stuff like that. Yo, so psychedelic. We're in the middle of the light going to the sky of the sky of the innovation centre. Now obviously my innovation centre isn't exactly as now we know what to believe the real one is. However, I don't care because we're not going to touch that because we've got so much to do. So sadly, Hallow's right, this is going, it's going to have to go, and I've got this super duper map. Now I'm just going to show you a bit of it. Now you can see here, this is Atomic Pang, and he is building a three-dimensional Jurassic world, and he is well on the way to achieving that. Now I'm not showing you the proper map because he has actually now mapped out the whole area around Main Street. Yeah, so Atomic Pang, otherwise known as Gaming on the Radar, go and check him out if you haven't already. He's just actually created an entry for a competition, which is quite interesting. Go and have a look. It's the scene where the boys open the doors across Jurassic World. So anyway, here's just a bit of his map, because it's unfair. He has spent probably the same amount of time as me on building Jurassic World, and he has got a top-down map of the water park and the Pachycephalosaurus arena and the petting zoo and the rest of the park and the hotels he was showing me tonight as well. And it'd be unfair to show that, really. I know he said he wanted to show it, but I thought it'd be unfair because this is still work in progress. But if you imagine, I've got a map now of the whole park, and I'm going to use that, and you can see around the innovation centre, you can see the path. And one thing we didn't see was the water and the waterway and the bridge. which is quite interesting. Now mine is virtually right, except that it works out now that the tunnel into the innovation centre appears to be a bit longer, but that doesn't matter because we come around there and we're going to put the water in. What I'm going to do now though, I'll come back to my map here, is if we put the water goes there, I'm now going to put some markers in on the map where the water park's going to go, and I'm going to see if I can actually do that and do that now. But I'm waiting for the new map because at the moment the water park sort of is here. So what I'm going to concentrate on for now is I'm going to sort of work out where the water park finishes, and then which is over here, and sort of do the boundary markers of it. And then I will do the new Pachycephalosaurus arena. I will do the new shops along the front, which obviously correspond to those there, so new shops, and put some features in, like the remap the petting zoo. So I'm just going to spend about 5-10 minutes now putting some stuff down, and then I can show you how that's going to work out roughly on the size of this map here. Well, here we go then, taking a bit of time with this. So what have we got? Right, exactly below us is the water, so where I've got the X is the water. There is like a stepped area here. The bridge sort of goes over and then goes into the innovation centre. This circular bit here is rock. It's a big clump of rock at the back of it's Starbucks and the cafe area. And then all this area here, this whole area is the petting zoo. And here's the other rock that you've seen in the movie. Now this here is the pathway, so this is the front of the path and the back of the path. This is all going to be sort of gravel. I'm going to put it all sand because all the paths over here with the Trex Kingdom are all sand, so I'm going to make all these sand, and then what happens is, would you believe it, this goes into all the water park is here. So at the moment with this map we can't actually put it on because the mountain's here, so we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is concentrate on everything from here to the lake, because I can transpose that into the new map. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, so this is all the petting zoo, and this path then comes out here like this. It's not as wide as that one, but it comes out like this and then round and back, and then here is one of the 3 towers. It's like a zip wire. The zip wire starts around about here, and then zip wires down. So I don't know if we'll be able to do that. I might be able to get it done, but we'll see how we do before the new map. So the pathway comes around. The Pachycephalosaurus arena is going to be a bit of a problem really, because it does go this angle. So we could probably do it just about at the literally cross. If I make it the same shape, or almost going through the 2 towers, because it's like a tent structure on the outside which goes over an arena. So that's what I plan to do, and then literally all the way, next to Margaritaville there are a number of shops and cafes that come all the way along here. Now I've got a picture of those as well from the high def, so we can then put that in. And then, sorry, that's got to go, I've got to take that out. So what I'm going to do is going to have to continue mapping it out. The easiest way is just to do it loose like this, i.e. put some blocks down so you know where. And this is the path coming in. There's like a gap. There's a gap at the back of Margaritaville, and there's a gap, a pathway cutting through here. There's another shop there. So I would like something else. I do still feel, but you can't see really from the renders we got, that the path also comes around the back of the rock here and then into the. I really feel that the petting zoo you can get through here, because if I remember rightly there was a sign in the movie. Yeah, I think there was a sign in the movie. So yeah, so it's been a bit disjointed this episode because it's taken a few days to do, but now we've got the map. I want to spend a bit of time on this. I also need to go back to Isla Sorna as well, so what I'm going to try and do is get a few episodes out over the next few days. I should have a bit more time to do it. So anyway, let's go and say hello to a couple of people, because there's a few people walking around this area. Let's go and see. Now I've got this... Oh, still get a bit of judder in here because the number of people. Someone's hiding behind here. Alan. So it looks like Alan. But yeah, that's an interesting one. And there were a couple more, so I don't know where they've gone to. I thought there was someone over here. The trouble is, until you're close to them, you don't actually know when you're close. Oh, so he's fallen that hole. I thought there was a couple more over here hiding round at the back here. Ancient Cobalt and Ship Destroyer. There we go. Who's this over here? The Green Dinosaur. And they're all still trying to escape over here. Alejandro and Sebhav. And Dylan Dustin Rocks. And now is Austin Moon 49 as well coming over here. So it's all good. All good. And these two, Montana Mob, you're out. You're out. You've escaped. You've escaped. So yeah, there we go. There's a couple more here. Who's this? Crazy Kyle, Jerome Ricker. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to start some building next episode. Sadly, it's got to go between now and the next episode. It will go, and then we can start laying out the foundations for the houses here, and also carry on with the Spinosaurus arena because I want to use these fences with that. So there. Oh, big glitch. There we go, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that episode. As I say, it's been a bit of a trying to plan and prep for where we're going on to it, and we'll carry on. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Love all your comments. And again, just highlight that I've set up Patreon, and there's a little link in the top of my page to go and have a look at that as well, for how we're going to do the future stuff. So again, bye bye for now. Thank you.